Hello and welcome to the Ridiculously Good VA Show with Tracy Daviero. If you are a virtual assistant or want to be one, this is the place to learn the tips and tricks you need to become a ridiculously good VA. I've been a part of the VA industry since 1998, and I'm excited to get to know you and help you build an amazing business. Let's go. Hey there, welcome to another episode of the podcast that teaches you how to be a ridiculously good virtual assistant. Today I want to talk about the secret to standing out as a VA in what is often perceived to be a crowded market. Today's quote is from Seth Godin. In a crowded marketplace, fitting in is failing. In a busy marketplace, not standing out is the same as being invisible. I hate to start any episode out with the word failing, but let's face it, this might be the reason that you're tuning into this episode. And Seth Godin is a smart guy. What he's saying here is that you need to be noticed for clients to take action, to reach out to you. And that is what helps you get clients and what helps you succeed, not fail. Let's go. So, you're a virtual assistant. You've invested time, energy, and money into your business. But here's the reality. The VA market feels crowded. It feels competitive. Sometimes it feels like everyone is offering the same services, the same skills, the same prices, doesn't it? So how do you rise above all that noise? How do you stand out in a way that attracts your ideal clients and lets you build a business that's both profitable and fulfilling? That's what I want to talk about with you today. Because the secret to standing out isn't about trying to be the loudest or the cheapest or the whatever-ist. It's not about having the flashiest website or the most complicated service packages. The secret to standing out is so much simpler than that. And it starts with confidence and clarity. So let's start by talking about why standing out is so important in the first place. When you blend in, you become just another option among hundreds or thousands even of other VAs. And as a result, clients don't see the unique value that you bring. They might hesitate to hire you, or worse, they pick someone else simply because they have a lower price or a snazzier sales page or a clearer message, right? When you stand out, you make it easier for your best clients to find you. You can attract clients who need your specific skills. You can charge higher rates because you offer unique value to them, and you'll build a VA business that feels authentic to you. You are not just a generic service provider. So standing out, I don't want to talk about as a marketing buzzword. It's an actual fundamental piece of building your sustainable VA business. So let's go through a few of these secrets. I think I have 5. The first one is get clear on your niche and your specialty. One of the biggest mistakes I see VAs making is trying to be everything to everyone. You guys know I talk about this all the time on this podcast and in all the trainings that I do. And here's the truth. When you try to serve everyone, you actually serve no one well. Well, you might serve your clients well, but let me be more specific. If instead you get clear on a niche, a target client, the specific type of client or industry that you want to work with, and you get clear on your specialty, the particular service or skill that you do better than anyone else, these 2 things are really important to get right. How come? Because they're 2 things that make you unique. The clarity is magnetic because it helps you speak directly to the clients who need you. It helps you tailor your marketing message and all of your content and all of your conversations so they resonate with your clients. You want to make your marketing content work for you. Don't just do it to do it. And of course, you also position yourself as an expert, not just as a one-size-fits-all. I used to offer everything under the sun too. I got clients, but I didn't stand out. And you know what? I often found myself doing things that I didn't really want to do. Or I was learning new platforms or new things all the time in an effort to get clients or to work with them. And then get into the, do you pay for the training or does your client pay for it? All that icky kind of stuff. But guess what? I was allowed to do just what I wanted to do. It took my business coach to tell me that actually. I didn't have to do everything the clients asked me to do. I could just do what I loved. And what did I love? Virtual events. I liked client care, but I loved events. So voila, I branded myself as the Telesummit girl. We called online conferences telesummits back then. And it became very clear to the coaching circle that I was connected with that if they needed a telesummit, well, who do you call? The Telesummit girl, right? And that's the way it was. Bam, higher rates, doing what I loved. I had a clear message to people that I knew and the people that they knew. So if you're thinking, but Tracy, I don't want to limit myself. I hear this every single day. I get it. It feels scary to say no to some potential business or potential clients. But here's the thing. When you target or niche, you actually open the door to better clients, more referrals, and higher rates. The second secret is show your confidence through your communication. Confidence is, it just always is, the secret sauce that brings your clarity to life. I know I talk about confidence a lot. I am the confidence coach for VAs, but it is the key to so many things in your VA business. And when you can communicate with confidence, whether it's in your emails, proposals, social media posts, clients pick up on that. They trust you more. They feel assured that you can handle their needs. And confidence isn't about arrogance or pretending to know everything. It's about owning your skills and experience. It's about being clear on the value that you provide to your clients. It's also about setting boundaries, including around pricing. And it's about saying no whenever a client is not a good fit for you. I get this one too. I used to say yes to everyone. I negotiated my rates. I bartered. I discounted. I needed that client. But it never served me well. And I talk to VAs now every single day who are still doing the same thing. But I get it. It won't serve them well either. Yes, you may get work today, but it won't be long-term at the rate that you really know you want to charge doing the things that you love. If you struggle with confidence, that's completely normal. It's something I help VAs work on all the time. And it's absolutely possible to build your confidence through small, consistent actions like setting one boundary this week or practicing your client pitch. Confidence does not just magically appear. It often takes working with someone who has more confidence in you than you have in yourself. Confidence can be very difficult to build on your own. We can't see ourselves objectively, so don't beat yourself up if you're having a tough time with it. Just get some help. The third secret is packaging your services to highlight your unique value. Most VAs sell services by the hour or offer one-off tasks, and while that does work, it doesn't help you stand out. Instead, think about packaging your services around the outcomes or the transformations that your clients want or need. So, for example, instead of saying, I do email management, you might offer an Inbox Zero starter package that helps overwhelmed entrepreneurs clean up and systematize their inbox in a week or two or whatever. Ongoing services for email management can still offer a promise of transformation as well. Inbox Zero all the time, extremely appealing, right? And packaging makes your services more appealing and easy to understand. It helps you show that you have thought through your clients' problems and that you understand their business. It also makes pricing simpler and can boost what you earn because you provide your clients with the complete package of services that they need. When I created packages for my clients, they were custom, just about every time, but they started with what they needed. So I would talk during our discovery call, I would talk about what they did in their business, how many clients they worked with, what kinds of marketing tasks or client care tasks they did or needed done, how often, that kind of thing. And from there, I would figure out how much time I thought they needed every month. I had previously done some task processes and I had priced those, so I knew how long everything took me to do. And then I could very closely estimate how much their retainer would be. Some clients paid me more, some clients paid me less. All based on the same billable rate, though, and how much time I needed to do their work. Packages don't have to be cut and dried, but they do have to be defined. And custom worked well for me, and I can show you how I did it too. If you haven't done this yet, I encourage you to start by listing your core skills and then thinking about the main problem each skill solves for your clients. That's the key right there. And from there, build simple packages or bundles or whatever you want to call them. And when you change the way you think about how you help your clients, everything will become a whole lot clearer for you as well. And the fourth secret is building relationships and providing consistent value. Standing out is not just about what you say on your website or in your pricing. It's also about the relationships that you build. When you show up consistently, whether it's through your email newsletter, social media, or just client communications, you build trust and credibility every time. And when you provide value before you even get paid, like sharing helpful tips or answering questions through DMs or right in the middle of a group, People see that. They start to see you as an expert worth investing in. Relationships of all kinds are essential in business. Some people will be your clients, others will not, but they could refer business to you if they understand what you do and think of you when they're talking to someone else who might need help in their business. And when you focus more on becoming a part of a community or building relationships with people, you do genuinely become interested in what they do. It's like natural, right? And networking becomes easier and you actually can enjoy that part of your business. Honestly, you can, and the clients will come. Because remember, people buy from people they trust and people they like. So show up authentically and be generous with your knowledge. Overcoming the fear of being too much or too little. Sometimes VAs hold themselves back because they're afraid of standing out too much or niching down too narrowly. They worry about losing potential clients or being judged for charging more than other VAs. These fears are often normal, but they're also often unfounded. The truth is that the clients you want are going to appreciate your boldness, and the clients who don't are not worth your energy or your time. It's so much more draining to educate entrepreneurs about how a VA charges and how to work with them than it is to actually just find the people who need stuff done and who are willing to pay to get it done. Starting anything can be scary. When we're doing things we've never done before, there has to be an element of fear, right? Or it's at least the unknown. You aren't alone there. You have to move through it though, because that's the only way to get to where you want to go. And sometimes you need the help of someone like me. And you realize that now you are past that particular hurdle. Remember, your business is your own. You get to decide how you show up. The world needs your unique voice and skills. So, I've shared a lot today about standing out, but if you're thinking, this sounds great, but I don't know where to start, or I want someone to help me build this confidently, that's exactly why I'm here. Working with me means getting clarity on your target market, your ideal client, building your confidence through mindset, coaching, and actionable strategies. Confidence often comes down to how you think about yourself and not knowing what to do to move forward. We do both of those things when we work together. Working with me also helps you create service packages that sell, learning how to articulate or communicate your value in a way that feels authentic and effective and that clients respond to. Whether you're just starting out or ready to grow, I offer coaching and resources designed specifically for VAs who want to break free from blending in and start standing out. We can work together privately in my group, or you can grab one of my self-studies to get where you want to go. So what do we do today? Well, before we leave, let me wrap up with 3 simple but powerful steps that you can take right now to start standing out. First is define your target market and your specialty. Write down who your ideal client is. Who ideally do you want to work with, and what problem you solve best. Don't worry about it being perfect or permanent. Just get started. Second, craft a confident message. Write an email, a social media post, or a bio even for yourself that clearly says who you help and how you help them. Use language that is confident. No more apologies or I think or I wish or whatever. This is who I help and this is what I help them with. Be confident. And lastly, create one service package. Take one of those skills and think about how you can turn it into a simple package that highlights the results that the clients want. Sometimes this takes a little bit of research into what do your clients actually do in their business. That's a big component of packaging. But those are 3 things you can do right now. And if you want help with any of those steps, obviously, I'd love to support you in it. Standing out in a VA market that is crowded isn't magic or luck. It's about showing up with clarity, confidence, and value. And it's about leaning into who you are and what you do best. It doesn't matter what anybody else is doing. I know you can do this. I'm here to cheer you on and guide you if you want. It's the only reason I'm here at all. Say it with me, to help you become a ridiculously good virtual assistant. If you do want to work with me or learn more about my coaching courses or membership programs, go to yourvamentor.com/links where you can check out everything that I do. And you can start by connecting with me on your favorite social media platform. But if you want me to help you create that tailored offer or craft that marketing message, let's just do it, right? Remember, standing out starts with a step, and you can take that step today. Let's circle back to today's quote. In a crowded marketplace, fitting in is failing. In a busy marketplace, not standing out is the same as being invisible. Not standing out is the same as being invisible. Oof. Harsh words maybe, Seth, but I think you're right on the money. That's all I've got for you today. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you next time.